Hello, my name is Isaac Hubbard, and today I'll be teaching you how to use Access 2016 and Photoshop Express. So Access 2016 lets you make different sheets and stuff for tracking different types of information. There are many different templates you can use, but today I'm going to use the student one. So this is if you want to keep track of a certain class or club or something. So you just pick the template you want and then double click on it. And then sometimes it takes a little while to open up. You just have to let it wait. So each one is a little bit different in how you fill it out, but most of the time it tells you what information you should put, and then you just click where you want to type. And then you can continue filling it out however you need to. And then you can put in the student ID, the level, and sometimes it will have already information in there, so you don't have to fill it out each time. You just click the down arrow and then it'll give you different options. And then once you're done with one, you just click down to the next level and start typing, and then another one will immediately open up. And then if you click open on one of them, you can get more detailed information that you can fill out, such as their date of birth, information about their parents, medical information, and attendance. And these are all their own spreadsheets. So that's good if you need to keep in-depth tabs on people. And then if you go over to this side, there's even more information you can put in, such as attendance forms and guardian forms and anything like that. You can also have spell check up here, which is useful, so you make sure everything is good and professional. You can save and make a new one so that you can share it with other people. You can also find certain words and replace it with a different one if you misput a word multiple times. You can also change the fonts to any of the ones they have here and change the font size, just like in Word or any other Microsoft software. You can also create your own new table or edit this one from the create page and then bring it to different software such as Excel, or turn it into a text file or email it to somebody. And then lastly, you can connect it to different things with relationships. So you can connect the ID to the person's name, or this person to that person, so you know that they have a connection in some way. And then that is basically all you need to know for using Access 2016. It's very simple. You can also save it and print it over here just to send it out to other people. And then because that one is pretty simple, I'm also going to share with you how to use Photoshop Express, because it's another very simple software. So whenever you get in, it'll ask you to select a photo, which I have already done, as you can see. Now if you want it to just do it automatically by itself, all you have to do is hit this button right here and it will edit it for you. But sometimes you want to do it yourself, so you can be more in depth. So over here you have different overlays, so you can change the color of everything. So you can invert the colors or make everything a different shade. And then with this little bar, you can make it more or less strong. So let's say I wanted it to be very vivid. I can stretch it so it's really, or stretch it back down so it's not noticeable. So for this one, I'm gonna just do regular spraying. So that just makes everything a little bit lighter. I don't want it to be too noticeable, so you can use this to turn it down some. You can also crop the image. So let's say you didn't want so much of the background, you just wanted the main picture. Then you can crop it down. There are also ones for specific situations. Like if you want to use the picture for Facebook, you just hit that and then click where you want it to be. And then it'll automatically go crop it whenever you click the next thing. You can, and then here you can change the lighting. So I can make the shadows stronger or weaker. So if I wanted to make everything seem a little bit more gloomy, I could bring the shadows all the way down so then you can see the shadows got a lot darker. And then you can also change the color of the whole picture. So this can make it like more yellow or more blue.
Guys, make sure you're working.
You can also add different effects, such as like make it all grainy or like an old picture. And then details just lets you do small little fixes. So I can make everything a lot sharper. So if the picture was blurry whenever I started, this can help you fix it. Split tone just lets you make everything a certain color. So if I wanted the whole color to be green, just drag it to green and then adjust the saturation. And then lastly you have blur. So you can make either like one point clear and the rest really blurry. Or you can do just the whole picture is blurry. You also have the spot heal tool. So that's to get rid of unwanted things. So if, let's say you didn't want this cloud, you just kind of click around it. And then sometimes it takes a little bit to make it like 100% natural. But eventually it'll just go away. And then you can also make the brush size bigger if you want to get rid of something big. And then with this software you have undo and redo buttons up here. So if you undo something but you really didn't want to do it, you can click this and it will redo it, which is very helpful because a lot of softwares don't have that. And then you can't do it with this picture, but sometimes when you take a photo, you get an effect called red eye, where the person's eye looks really red because of the flash in the photo. And then this allows you to just click where it's red, and then their eyes will look normal again, which is a problem a lot of photographers have. And then lastly, you can do borders and stuff. So if you wanted it to be like in a circle, you can do that here. Sometimes it doesn't work whenever you have it cropped. So I'm just gonna go back up here and uncrop it so you can see it better. And then the great thing about this software is like once you do something it's not like fully done, you can always go back and undo it. So you can make everything in this one little circle, or like just the walls are gone. And then here you have more novelty ones. So you have one that makes it look like a film strip, or like it's been like messed up. My personal favorite is the film strip. And lastly, you have ones if you want it to look more fancy, or elegant. It's frames, and that makes it look like it's a framed photo, which might be what you're looking for. And then once you're done, if you want, you can see like the before and after image, or zoom in and on the image, and then you go to save/share. You can either save the photo into your um, computer, or you can just go ahead and share it. If you have something